Well, Vig, we like to talk about our crosstown rivals, meaning the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
Cross a little ways.
Yeah.
But, we're going to keep following players and members of the organization who have even moved on, and one of them being Theo Epstein.
I think you say Kevin Millar.
Kevin Millar, now, I'm done with that guy. He's one of those swisher types, right? Great personality.
Frosted tips and all.
Yeah, real classy looking guy. Good for you, Kevin Millar. I'm glad you made $25 million playing a game for a few years. Good for you. I can't say that. But Theo Epstein, okay, so their guy, hot in the news, recently went over, GM of the Cubs, immediately sets the tone, fires the Cubs manager, gone the next day, and now they're rebuilding. So, what do you think of Theo over there? Will he be successful? What do you think of him, stamping, making an imprint on the team?
Well, this is the boy genius. Moving on to, he's not really such a boy anymore. He spent a decade as a GM over in Boston. Will he be successful in Chicago? I'll say yes.
Okay.
They're always going to be an over $100 million payroll. I think he is a smart guy. He's made plenty of mistakes, but he shows that he's not afraid to roll the dice. Him firing the manager really just shows that he's ready to put his own stamp on the team.
Yeah, I think so. I think the issue with Chicago is there's different levels of what you would be by successful. They're not a traditionally in the playoffs team like a Boston Red Sox. So if they get to the playoffs 3 out of 4 seasons, 3 out of 5 seasons, is that successful? Yes. But it's also a team with, I believe, the longest World Series drought in the league right now. So really, to be successful, he has to win a world title.
Right. I think they brought him in to break the curse, just like he did in Boston.
So real simple, will he? Will he win a world title with the Chicago Cubs?
I mean, over the course of a 10-year run, I don't believe in Theo
I'll give you more
Epstein.
than 10. I'll give you 12. Give me
Okay.
12 to 15 years.
So you think he'll be at 12 to 15 years?
Meaning, I'm going to say he's going to be successful enough to win between 80 and 90 games every year, where his job is on jeopardy, he pushes the playoff envelope, he makes some big moves, he does some things right. But will he win a World Series for the Cubs?
I'm no fool. I'm not going to bet against the curse of the Billy Goat. I don't know or like Theo Epstein enough to say he's going to be able to stem the tide of an over 100-year curse, so I'll say no.
Well, you know what? We love to argue with each other. And you take no, I take yes. I hate to do it, but I have to take no too. It's not going to happen. There's enough quality teams now to the point where, if you're going to be a middler, like the clubs generally are, you're going to pop up into the upper echelon. You still have a ton of the really good teams to battle with. You have to battle now it seems like the Brewers now. You have the Cardinals, obviously, who are there every year. Your rivals, obviously, and then you have the Phillies, who are going to be there for the next 10 years or so. And then if you get to the World Series, you got a Yankees or a Red Sox or somebody else staring you in the face. I don't think the Cubs are going to do it either. I think it'll ruin baseball if they win the World Series.
Hardcore baseball fact: elite pitchers don't want to pitch in Wrigley.
That's right.
I don't see CC Sabathia or his ilk signing in Chicago, which means the boy genius Theo Epstein is going to have to overpay for races, which limits your resources for other positions. Because he doesn't have a $200 million payroll. He can drop 130, but